Y'all still want me to come with you?
Well, good morning from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And here's a view from my hotel room. I know it looks very similar to the view that I had last year when I was here because I'm actually on the same side. I don't think I'm on the same floor, but this is looking straight out the front of the South Point, looking toward the south. Now the strip is back up that way. I think you might be able to barely see it over there. But anyway, this is the front of the South Point, and where you come into the front desk and everything, and where the shuttles drop off are just right below us. So anyway, just to kind of give you a recap from last night, I ended the video when I had shown you my room tour, but I just went up to the suite last night and got to visit with Naveen and Dave and Chip and Matt. We got to just sit around and talk and just kind of caught up a little bit. I didn't really take the video camera up there for that, but anyway, today we got some seminars going on. Actually, it's 11:10 right now, so I'm going to head downstairs. They have a seminar for Dr. Drax. Dr. Hugo Drax passed away last year. He was a very influential DJ in our industry, and they're going to have a little tribute to him at 11:30. I wanted to go to that, and there's some other seminars I want to check out later on this afternoon. And then tonight, a bunch of us are going to go to dinner at Firefly Tapas here in Las Vegas. That's like a tradition for all of us whenever we get together. And then there's a party tonight, so we may pop into the party for a little while. So anyway, today is the official first day of the Mobile Entertainment Expo. So I know my first video was basically just showcasing my trip, but we're actually going to get the DJ part started today. So I'm going to go ahead and brush my teeth and get downstairs, and I'll be talking to you throughout the day.
To his family, his faith, his industry, and his country. Resilient. He faced many challenges in his personal and professional life, challenges that would have derailed most people. But Drax faced each one with courage and optimism. Articulate. Anyone who's ever had a conversation with Drax knows how measured and well-spoken he was. He was the consummate wordsmith. Exceptional. He made everyone around him feel valued, appreciated, and loved. These are the hallmarks of true leadership, both personally and professionally. Today, we honor the man who brought out the best in all of us, DJ Dr. Drax.
Thank you, Larry. So poignantly put together for us tonight. A great DJ in Arizona who I like to refer to regularly because he is so entertaining. This is Curtis Whipple.
I was 14 for my first DJ job in Winslow, Arizona in 1979, and I left home at age 17 and went to Los Angeles. And about by the mid-'80s, I started to think that maybe I could make a career out of this and make it something professional. I started treating it that way, and I started moving in more professional circles. And when I did so, I met one Kim Rogers, Dr. Drax. When I first heard of him, I didn't understand him. Then I got to know him, and I didn't understand him. In 1995, he was in charge of a big Christian singles mix for a retreat on Catalina Island off the coast of Los Angeles. He hired me to do a set on the ferry out to the island that night, and then a Saturday mixer the next day. I was equally nervous and exhilarated, but I was kind of flattered that he chose me. These were in the swag bag from that event. Still got them. We became personal friends, and I didn't understand him. In 2015, he and I did a big conference for 700 people. 80s theme, dueling DJs format. There's a photo on the screen there. I'm wearing the gloves that were in that photo. They're a laser glove. He loved technology, that's one thing for sure. That's one thing I did understand. I think it's the last time that he performed as Dr. Drax. It was a joy to share the stage. I've been a member of the American DJ Association for 2 decades and a member of the board in Phoenix for most of that. He always would attend our local chapter meetings when his schedule allowed. He and I would have lunch a couple times a year since we lived close by. We were just a few miles apart. His widow, Jan, asked if I could help sort out some of his old equipment, and I got to tell you, it hurt my heart to throw away some antiquated things that were important to him that had no value to anybody else. But myself and another local DJ curated some things that could be sold, and Phoenix area DJs are buying that and put some money in the pot for Jan. When he was sick, I grew to love those lunch dates, and I thought to myself, I don't understand this guy. Those of you who knew him will remember that just occasionally, maybe sometimes on Tuesday afternoons and months in July, just for a couple hours in the afternoon perhaps, he could be a little bit opinionated. As I've reflected, one thing I do understand about him is that he was passionate about this craft, about this industry. He loved DJs, he loved me, he loved you, he loved DJs in all markets around the world. He wanted us to succeed, he wanted us to be happy, he wanted us to make a living, and he wanted this profession to be respected. He wanted us to be able to help people celebrate life. These are the moments that sink into your soul and add to the goodness of life. Celebrate life with music and well-spoken words. We do a noble thing at weddings and in backyards and schools and golf clubs and hotels. And we participate in those moments that add to the goodness of life. In honor of Drax, may we elevate and frame those moments and help them sink deep into their souls. And may the world be better because we were DJs. Jan, thank you for sharing them with us. Drax, may you rest in peace. And sisters and my DJ brethren, can I get a mighty amen?
Amen.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ken Knotts, coming to you from Pattaya, Thailand. And I'd like to take a minute to talk about the American Disc Jockey Association and former president, Dr. Drax.
I started the Southern California chapter of the American Disc Jockey Association in 1994. During my second term as chapter president, I met Dr. Drax. He was keenly interested in joining the chapter, and he looked at the association with an engineer's eye for detail. That was at a time when DJs were transitioning between compact discs and the emerging MP3 computer format for a music library. He used a DJ Power computer system to run his business, and he showed chapter members how they could do it too. I asked Dr. Drax to perform as the on-stage DJ in 2003 for the 6th Annual American Disc Jockey Awards show in Las Vegas at the Mobile Beat Convention. Several years later, Dr. Drax became the president of the ADJA. I remember calling the office after he had moved to Arizona. He answered the phone in a cheery voice. American Disc Jockey Association, how can I help you build your business? That is a tribute to him as a person and as a leader. He wanted to help DJs improve their companies. He meant that from his heart.
I've worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave their right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, now I'm proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Now I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. But I'm glad let's stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the Drax, I love you. We miss you. To all of you in here, learn, learn, learn. And it's thanks to him that we're still here doing this. Love you all.
Thank you, Larry Williams, Sean, and everyone who shared their memories and moments with Drax. Please conquer your fears, build your future, and be your best. And that will be your greatest thanks to what Drax gave to all of us.
And you try to fill out their contact form on your phone and have them try to fill out yours. Because you have the curse of knowledge. You can't look at your own. You need somebody else to do it, right? Minimal typing. The more fields we have to write into, the more stuff we have to write, you're going to lose people. Assume they're doing it on their phone. And autocomplete. Our phones will come up with autocomplete, but sometimes it's blocked. So you want to make sure it's not blocked. Okay? Optimize your form. According to this site, 99 Robots, a large-scale study found that limiting a form to 4 fields rather than more can increase submissions by up to 160%. Even removing just one field can boost conversion rates by 26 to 120%. Certain fields discourage submissions more than others. CAPTCHA. I don't know how many traffic lights there are. I clicked on the frickin' traffic lights. It looks like a bicycle. I don't know. Is that a bicycle? I don't know. Crosswalk? Right? The address field. If you have the physical street address field on your contact form, get rid of it now. It's not whether you need to know it now, it's whether you need to know it now. You don't need to know that. Nobody wants to give you their address because you're a stalker now, and they don't want that. But the telephone field, this is really important. If the telephone field is required, you are losing sales because you're dealing with the Zillennials, the younger Gen Ys, the older Gen Zs, and they don't want to give you their phone number, right? Study found that the telephone field caused a 37% abandonment, but if you label it as optional, it'll double the conversion. So in other words, have the phone field, but don't have it as required, and more people will fill it out. May not give you the phone number. Or you can do like Mark Chapman said on my podcast. He's got a company called the ADJA Society. It's social ads for wedding businesses. He's been on 3 times, 4 times already, right? He said, if you make the phone field say, put your phone number if you prefer texting, it increased by 80% the number of people giving the phone number. So that's what it says on my site now. So what do you need to know now? Now, what do you really need to know today to get the inquiry? Because that's what your contact form is. It's an inquiry. It's not a sale. You don't need everything. You need just enough to get them to fill it out. You need their name. You need their email because it's digital. Phone number, put your phone number. If you prefer texting, if you're international, put it. If you prefer WhatsApp. The date. Right? Now, when I deal with venues, I say, listen, if it's venues, let them tell you the date is flexible. But for you guys, most of the time, I would say the date is already booked, right? They already have the venue booked, so you can ask the date field. And then, not a box that says comments or questions, a box that says, tell us more about your wedding, or tell us more about your event. Or if you're doing other types of events, tell us more about your fundraiser, tell us more about your bar mitzvah, whatever it is. but encourage them to give you some information. And that's all you need. You want to know more, but you don't need to know it to get the inquiry. Plus, leave some of those easy questions for when they reach out so that they'll actually respond and answer the question. Number 2, make your responses mobile friendly. If you are not looking at what your response looks like on a phone, then you don't know what they're seeing. Because chances are they're reading their emails on the phone. And if you wrote it on a laptop or a desktop, like I have a 27-inch monitor, and one line in Outlook is about 5 lines on the phone. And I'm thinking, I didn't write that much. And then I look on a phone and go, wow, that's a lot. So you need to be BCCing yourself for a little bit, just so you see what that looks like, okay? You have to see that. Now, if you're using Outlook, you can automatically have it BCC. That's one of the settings in there. Go under composing. When sending messages, automatically CC or BCC myself. Don't do this for too long, or you're going to fill your inbox with every message you send to somebody, because it's going to go out and come back in again. But you do want to see what it looks like.
Okay, so here we are. The gang's all back together again. 2026, Naveen, Matt, Dave, and Chip.
It's like we've been arrested again this year.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Part, what, 20?
Part 20.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, we got, we're getting ready to go to Firefly Tapas to have dinner at Super Dave's favorite place, yeah. Yeah.
We'll video Super Day when we're there.
Yeah, we need to, yeah.
We have to. We got to do that.
Yeah. Because we know how much he misses being with us, and how much he loves that place.
How much he loves Firefly
Tapas.
Yeah,
we need to rub it in that he's not with us, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's really going to upset him. So.
That's okay. I'll save some ceviche for you. That small plate that you love so much.
Do it because he's not getting any of mine.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Okay.
I didn't get enough food. Dave,
well, we're having a great time. We wish you guys were out here with us, maybe next year, okay? So we're going to go eat, and we're going to have a lot more fun, so we'll be checking in with you. Okay, so it's almost 10 p.m. now. We just came back from dinner at Firefly Tapas, had a wonderful time over there. And now we're just having some fun here, playing around with the music here in the suite. So let me show you their suite real quick. Very similar to what they've had before, what Naveen's gotten before. Got a little bar area over here. Got our couch. Got all our music over there. Dave over there playing with the controller. You see what happens in Vegas. You can actually come and enjoy great events like this. I mean, they got a party going on downstairs, but we're having our own little party up here, so it works out. There's Matt. Yeah. Came back from dinner and had a good time there.
Oh, always.
Oh, yeah.